till they hate you, and fans wonder why they overrate you. Steady sinking fast and your niggas wasn't faithful.
Shout out to LB. Shout out to Fontigolo and Big Pooh with the give and go. On the way is fire. Shout out to Ninth. That beat is crazy too. D.J.S, you already know what it is, man. Hit the like, subscribe, let me know what y'all think. Quick prediction blog. Just came home from work, just ate some food, rolled up. Let's talk about Massacre 6. King of the Dot TBL shit. Let's talk about this card real fast. You know how I do? The ones I'm intrigued at, I'm going to talk about them individually. Go through the rest of the card after. Let's talk about this one right now, though. Shout out to Organic. Shout out to the whole, everybody involved. Shout out to them. But let's talk about this one real fast. Let's talk about Real Deal versus Mike P. Let's talk about this battle right here. Let's talk about this Caucasian crime scene that we're probably about to see. Not to see it like that, though. I'm a fan of both of them. I don't do the racing shit. But let's talk about it. Real Deal, who you hear me bigging up all the time. Real Deal's a legend. Real Deal, one of the original, I would say, from grind time, going over to URL and scaring niggas. You one of them. You one of them. Probably the only one who's be able to do that. Go from grind time and then go to URL and get ducked. Say this, I'll say it again. Said it before. He beat Magic. And mad people didn't like it. But to me, he won. In my personal opinion, I had Real Deal winning. And that was the time frame they're saying he was always getting ducked. So Real Deal to me has always been super fire. Always been a legend. He has all the tools in the shed. He can punch. He got the sports bars. He's witty. He's funny. Can freestyle. Real Deal is fire. Mike P is also fire. And y'all know how I feel about Mike P too. I already said it. He's one of the top ones when it comes to them. And I don't want to say it like that in no race shit, but when it comes to that, I think he's top 3. I thought it was him, Pat, Sharon, or maybe his opponent. Real Deal. But he definitely was up there. Top 5. Not even 3, top 5. He's super fire. And the thing about Mike P is good on any platform, I'm realizing. He fire on King of the Dot. He was fire on URL. Put him in a smaller league, he's gonna be fire. I don't care if it's iBattle. You put him in We Go Hard, he's gonna cook. He fire on trenches. No matter where you put him, he's cooking. Real Deal in the past year has been good in other places, but not great. I gotta keep it tall. But he's been very good. Him and Rock, good battle. But Rock clearly won. The Cine took a L to Kid Chaos, which doesn't surprise me on that specific platform with how Kid Chaos raps. Super bar heavy. He probably prepared his fucking ass off for Real Deal, knowing that it's a legend. So I'm mad at that. That doesn't surprise me. Still think I gotta see that though. Probably was a debatable and people just have Kid Chaos winning. But Real Deal doesn't lose like that, as we know. He's a King of the Dot champion. We know he's not one of the guys who takes a lot of L's. Real Deal probably can count his L's on one hand. And maybe a couple other fingers on the other, maybe. But he don't need all 10 hands and toes. I don't think he gonna need all that. I don't think he has that many losses, to be honest with you. Maybe if you go back to grind time when they were judging and shit like that. I'm talking about in this era. This specific era. You don't be losing like that. Mike P. Not that many losses, but a couple of them. He got a couple of them. But I think this battle right here is going to be one of the better battles of the 2-day card. The tools that they bring to the table. It's like one has the aggression, that ferocious presence, and the even a little bit of performance when it comes to Mike P. Gotta give him that. very, very turned up when he's battling. Real Deal, a little bit more, not as animated, but he's very witty. Has his sports bars, has his punching, he's funny. That contrast the styles of what they do, I think it's gonna make for a beautiful battle. Whether you think it's a battle of the night or not, I think it's gonna be one of the top ones of the two cards. And it's just gonna be a fire battle, just a beautiful battle to watch. I think they're gonna cook. The only thing is, Mike P cooks everywhere right now. And I gotta give it to him right now. As much as I'm a big fan of Real Deal, Mike P's gonna cook. But that's not to say I think I got him win him though. Because I don't. Real Deal's at home. And so is Mike P to a certain degree, as he's making himself a fit on King of the Dot. Because I got him winning his last two. I think he beat the Source too. And that's a legend himself. So I'm not saying he can't beat Real Deal. But Real Deal is very dangerous, very strategic, very well planned out. He's very smart. So if I'm gonna edge this battle to anybody right now, I think I'm gonna edge this one by a hair. Because he's the King of the Dot champion. He's at home. He's gonna be well prepared. They're both gonna be well prepared. This battle's gonna be fire. But I'm gonna edge this battle to Real Deal by a hair. Because Mike P is fire. They're both fire. I don't even want to pick between them. Actually, let's go this way. 2-1 either way, but I'm gonna edge it to Real Deal. Money on the floor, I'm edging it to Real Deal. King of the Dot champion is back on King of the Dot. I'm edging it to Real Deal. That's just my opinion though. Alright? But 2-1 either way. That's how I'm calling it. Hit the like, subscribe, let me know what y'all think, alright? Real Deal and Mike P gonna be one of the better battles of this whole 2-day card, in my opinion. That's what I think. Let me know what y'all think, alright? DJ already, man. 1.